Back here on the Burns Gambo Show. We're live from State Farm Stadium. Cardinals training camp practice, first padded practice of the day, wrapped up earlier today, and it is a pleasure to be joined, or I should say rejoined on the show, because he's been with us before, right after he was drafted.
Do you even remember that?
I don't know.
I do.
You do remember that, all right.
Phone call.
You remember that, huh?
I do.
Well, just to remind our audience, do you mind if I do this for a second, Trey?
Yeah, you do.
Just for a sec. Here we go.
When they hand the ball to your boy at running back in their first game you play, Rams against the Cardinals. Tell me about that.
I'm taking the paint off his helmet.
You're going to take the paint off his helmet.
I'm taking the paint off this man's helmet. I couldn't hit him in practice. He going to get this in game. He ain't going to hit me.
He ain't going to hit me, is what Trey Benson said.
That was the most fun I've had in an interview in years.
I know.
I was dying. I was so happy that day. It was so much fun having you two guys go back at it, like back and forth with each other.
Yeah, it's my dog. You know, we talk almost every day. We was on the phone last night too. So
how's he liking it with the Rams?
Oh, he like it for sure.
Outside linebacker,
yeah,
going to rush the passer?
Everybody he text me and say, I got 2 sacks today. I got 3 sacks today. I'm like,
oh, man. He's playing well, huh?
Yeah, he's doing good. He phenomenal player.
Yeah. But, all seriousness aside, will it be fun to play them?
It will be fun because I got him and Braden Fitz. So we both played with them. I played with both of them last year. So, and I used to go against them in practice all the time, and just going against them in NFL now is crazy. So it'll be fun for sure.
Yeah, because there's so many alumni from Florida State that you're going to run up against throughout your career in the NFL. But I would imagine that game will be special because of how close you are with those two guys.
Yes, sir. And also, the first game of the season, the Bills, Keon Coleman too. So. I play a lot of my teammates this year for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. If for those who don't remember what we're talking about, the person on the phone was Jared Verse, your former teammate at Florida State. We had you on right after the Cardinals drafted you, and Gambo was fortunate enough to ask you, "Hey, is he there? Is Jared Verse? Yeah, he's here. You want to talk to him? Yeah, put him on the phone or whatever." And just to play the other side of it, you defended yourself too.
Trey, he says he wants to take the paint off your helmet.
He got to catch me first. That's all I got to say.
He's going to have to catch me.
He's not going to catch you?
He's not going to catch me at all.
No, he won't do it.
No, you're faster than him a little bit, right?
Yeah, I am. I want to make sure I send it to him, too.
Yes. Oh, my God. You could juke him?
I am.
Oh, my God. That'll be great.
That's great. That'll be great. Hey, thank you. If we didn't say it then, thank you for playing along with us and putting him on the phone. That was great. We had so much fun.
He was right in the other room. I said, let me go get him real quick.
Oh, God. Did you hear from a lot of people about that?
I did. It kind of blew up, I think my Florida State actually posted it on
No, they did not.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did, I think. So it's going to be surreal when we play them.
Yeah, I bet. How'd you guys get to be such close friends?
When we first transferred to Florida State, in the offseason, everybody went home, but we was the only two that stayed. So we just started working out together, and we just became close right then. And then 3 months later, we moved in together because both our leases was up, and then we just moved in together in the apartment. So
you were the only guys that stayed and practiced?
Yeah, we just did extra work, and we didn't want to go nowhere. So
were you two together on draft night? Were you guys hanging out?
No, he was here in Arizona because his family stayed in Arizona. So I was back in Mississippi.
Okay. So you're talking. I mean, it sounds like you talk almost every day.
We talk,
right?
Not almost. We talk every day.
Every day. It's not almost every day. You guys do talk every day. Yeah.
Let's talk about Cardinals. Tell me about you went out to UCLA with Kyler in the group and practiced a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I actually needed that. I really felt like I was, part of the team and just team bonding. It made me actually way more comfortable with the guys. So me and Marvin actually needed that, and Tip too.
Because you guys are rookies, and I mean, and that's what it's a bonding thing. You get to really. So tell me about that. Not only you, but you think Marvin Harrison Jr. needed that too?
Yeah, he did too. Me and Marvin spent most of our summer, in Arizona the whole time, just working out together. So it's kind of like similar to me and Jared's story, but me and Marvin been, hanging out, since we've been off these past 5 weeks.
When something like that happens, is it more about the football, or is it more about the bonding, like the time you guys are spending together? Because obviously it's a big deal that Kyler organized that, but what's the more important thing for you guys to achieve?
The bonding, probably. I say the bonding because, that's what I needed as a rookie. That's what Tip Raymond needed, and that's what, Marvin needed. We've been around those group of guys and, just getting information out of them and, just them being our mentors, that whole week that we was there, I actually needed that,
Were you nervous? Going to meet the rookies and guys that have made a lot of money and had a lot of success?
Yeah, I probably never. I wake up that morning, then I go upstairs. I see Kyle at the table. I'm like, is that really Kyler Murray right there? Like, it's crazy. Because I used to watch him growing up, so being on the team with him now is crazy.
How funny is that people? I used to watch Kyler grow. He's only been in the league for like 5 years.
I know.
I watched him. He was in high school. I went to college.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
And at Oklahoma,
I was in middle school. Yeah, when he was at Allen and when he was at Texas A&M and Oklahoma.
how did he accept you? How was Kyler in accepting you into the group?
He heard me talk for the first time. He just called me country. Like, you're a country boy. He told me I remind him of somebody. A Mississippi guy. He's from Texas, so we kind of had that similar then. So, but it was actually talking to him. It was crazy. I couldn't even make eye contact with him at first. It was crazy because I watched him growing up. Just seeing him in person, I couldn't really believe it.
So it sounds like you kind of idolized him a little bit, right? Like you kind of, right?
For sure, I did. For sure, I even played. I played with the Cardinals on Madden when I used to play a couple years ago, and I used him every time.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were like a fan of his as a kid growing up.
Yeah,
right?
I was a fan for sure.
Oh man, that's
Still is a fan.
So to this day, yeah. Not that you're not anymore, but you still are to this day. Tell us a little bit, Trey Benson, Cardinals rookie running back, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo Show. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with James Conner and what you talk about Kyler. But what sort of mentor has he been to you so far?
Man, since the first day I met him, he took me under his wing, and I just been being a sponge to him because he's been in the league. But it's probably like his 8th year now. I'm thinking probably his 8th year, and I want to follow his footsteps. 8 years for a running back is great, and he got the tools and he did it. So I'm just I'm just happy to be under his wing and just be a sponge to him. We've been getting closer and closer every single day, and he's been one of my idols too, for sure.
Yeah.
Is that a negative being a running back? Because 8 years is a long time. Yeah, a lot of running backs, 5 years, 6 years, you're gone. Like, did you think about that growing up, playing the position? Like, hey, if I make it to the NFL, a lot of running backs don't last past 30.
Nah, I didn't think about that.
Just wanted to play.
Nah, I just wanted to play. I actually started off at tight end when I was younger, but I was kind of faster than everybody, so they moved me to running back.
And you've loved running back ever since
then.
What have you learned from James about being a professional? Like, not just what on the football field, but how to act, off the field.
Honestly, off the field, just taking care of my body, really. That's the number one thing he says, is take care of your body. Settle down, relax, and, when you get that free time to yourself, put your head in that playbook, really.
Yeah. I've heard you talk about soaking it all up, soak everything that you're going through. You've got a bucket, right, like 5 buckets. Tell me about the buckets.
Okay, so we got psychological. I'm not even saying the order. Psychological, technical, schematic, health. There's one more.
Physical.
Yeah, I should have went. I knew
the 5th bucket. How about that, Bergie? I knew the 5th bucket.
Physical is probably the first one, actually.
Trust me, if the last one was psychological, I don't think you would have gotten that one, Gambo. I don't think you. So tell me about the buckets. So you've got these 5 buckets, and you just
that's what we that's our everyday thing. We got to be schematic, got to be technical. Most definitely have to be physical, and we got to worry about our health too. Like right now, I'm finna probably get in the cold tub when I get back. That's the health part of it, and really just using those 5 buckets every single day, and then the sky's the limit. There.
Yeah, I got a bucket too. I got a bucket. It's a bucket list my wife gives me. You got to take out the garbage. Got to clean the dishwasher.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You got to go pick up some groceries. You got to make the bed.
Walk the dog if you have a dog.
Walk the dog. So I got a bucket too. It's just a bucket list that I get given every day on stuff I got to get done.
I like your bucket better, Trey. I really do. I like your bucket better. Well, hey man, it was really nice putting a name with a face and a voice and having you on here and joining us in person.
I'm just gonna say this one more.
Go for it.
I've got you and James having the best 1-2, being the best 1-2 punch the Cardinals have ever had. I think the two of you can have the most yards that any 1-2 back have ever had with the Cardinals. I think it's not out of reach. What was it like
1,400
yards?
6, I think.
So yeah. I need both of you to get 1,400 yards this year.
Yes,
because I think you're going to play a lot.
I hope so.
As long as you can pick up the blitz.
I hope so.
And
yes,
do that.
Sir.
I think you're going to get some serious playing time.
Yes, sir. I hope so.
All right.
And not because he has you on his fantasy team. He hates fantasy
I hate fantasy football.
No, it has nothing to do with that. He's been saying from day one he thinks that the two of you are going to have the best 1-2 running back.
I appreciate that.
All right, I think you guys are going to get it done.
Well, Trey,
yes,
thank
sir.
you, man. It was really nice meeting you.
It
was really nice meeting you, sir. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. Trey Benson, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo Show.
I want a photo of when you juke Jared out.
I got you.
Okay, I want you to send me that photo.
I can't wait.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.